Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm your host Tony Coleman, and today I'm going to give you kind of a quick blip of what happened with Coin App. For those who don't know, Coin App is basically an application you run so that um, you can generate some XYO coin by using geolocation and a few other options within the application to kind of generate some revenue. But it's basically their way of doing their mining, if you're willing to call it that. So with CoinApp, there's a lot of people who are currently getting banned from using the app. Their accounts are completely banned. They're not getting their withdrawals because CoinApp is accusing them of basically breaking the terms of service. They say that they have done something wrong that was outlined within the terms of service, where they were just outright trying to fraudulently do something that they don't agree with. So the problem is that CoinApp themselves are encouraging people to do exactly what they are getting banned for doing. And I'm going to show you a little bit of that here in just a moment. So I had slowly built up to about, I'd say somewhere around 20-ish accounts with CoinApp over the course of a month. That's not excessive for most bearer money community people because a lot of your phone farmers, they'll have like 50 to 100 phones easy, and that's a small farm. A larger farm would probably be 200 to 300 phones. There are people out there who literally have 1,000 phones, but they don't broadcast theirs as much because that kind of attention draws a lot of questions to them that they just don't want to have to deal with. So the management of such a system like that is also a little bit different than like a 200 phone farm. And I'm not going to get into how you should build your farms and all that, because there's several different methods. But basically, this is just a gist. This is a case where they are saying that people are exploiting them when they are basically following suit with what CoinApp has told them to do. And I'll get in that right now. So after about a month of usage, I got notification within the app saying that my account was disabled and that I should contact support for any questions. Contact support, basically just a real simple question. Hey, why was this account suspended? And I even put the email address so that they knew that it was the same email address that I was emailing them from, and there shouldn't be any question to what account we're talking about. So no big deal, pretty simple. So after sending them an email, I get this long, it's a generic response. Everybody who gets banned gets this response. And they're basically saying, hey, it was involved in one or more of the following. And basically none of the things below, except for a subjective interpretation on what excessive account creation could possibly be. That's the only thing that my account could have possibly been associated with out of all these options. And the problem here is excessive account creation. There's nothing at all within the terms of service, nothing that stipulates how many accounts you can have, how quick you can make them. It doesn't say anything about having more than one account. It literally excludes that topic in there. And I'll get into that just a little bit more because even their customer support tells you you can do it. So here they were basically saying I did one of these things. I'm saying no, I didn't. So then I reply back, I've not exploited anything. Your social media accounts all suggested that we could use multiple accounts on the same IP address, as well as having multiple accounts in general. I did not make excessive accounts. Yes, I had multiple, but only per your suggestion to do so. Your terms of service did not state anything about making multiple accounts or what the limitation on doing so was either. You can try and backstep all you want, but the truth is that you encouraged people to make multiple accounts and are not acting like they did something terribly wrong for doing what you suggested. Please reinstate my accounts. Now, I will show you some photos here in just a moment on what they did, on just proving what I was saying there. So, let me find the screenshots here. Social media, picture number 1. This is from their Pinterest. They are telling you, and this is a few years old. I do accept that, but they never brought it down, and their customer service, which is still going on today, still confirms this. So here they are, basically encouraging you to have multiple phones, and they did it again. Second. Here. How about that? Encouraging us to continue increasing our earnings by running multiple accounts. I don't think that's confusing at all. So, they did that. And what did I get in return for following their instructions? Boom. They send me a cease and desist email. The cease and desist order is to inform you that you are fraudulently using the Coin app and are thereby violating our terms of service and causing irreparable damages to our company. You will not receive another warning letter from us. If you do not cease using the Coin app and tortiously interfering with our products and services, a lawsuit will be commenced immediately. This determination was made via manual investigation of our records. Our decision is this instance is final. We will not accept an appeal. So basically, no matter how much evidence I give them showing that they are wrong, they still will not accept that they are wrong and reinstate me. So let's take this a little bit further. Right here. August 10th, after they banned me. Other questions. Did you state that I can have multiple accounts? Is there a set limit to how many accounts a single person can have? There's no set limit as long as it's on multiple devices. Okay, well, if I have it on multiple devices, I didn't break any terms there. But let's show how long this has been going too. This one from 2021, you can't run one account on multiple devices, but you're free to have multiple accounts on multiple devices. You can always geo-drop between your accounts if you'd like to use only one to redeem. So they're not only telling you 2 years ago that you could be using multiple accounts, but you can also basically consolidate all of your points into one account so that you get one withdrawal. That's not shady at all, but they're encouraging this, and this is from their support. That's on their Facebook support. So let me get off there. This one is, I have a question about using the app. Been using it for a while and have a bunch of coins, but what to use them for a few devices. That's up on the above. That one was sent to me by a friend of mine. But yeah, they've told us that we can indeed have multiple accounts, and there it is. Multiple accounts, as long as they're on multiple devices, no limits to the accounts. They told us that we were breaking their rules because we have multiple accounts, and now they're basically it's a bunch of confusion. They want to say that we're committing fraud, but we were actually following exactly what they suggested we do. So they sent me this generic letter. It's not even from their lawyer or anything. This is just them typing it up with whatever broken wording they want to do. But it basically said, Dear sir or madam, this cease and desist order is to inform you that you are fraudulently using the Coin app and are thereby violating our terms of service and causing irreparable damages to our company. If we were to file a lawsuit against you, we would be entitled to seek 1. Preliminary and permanent injunctions, 2. Damages, 3. Disgorging of any profits you have realized through your fraudulent use of the app, 4. Reimbursement of attorney's fees required to prosecute a lawsuit against you, and 5. Monetary damages for damage to Coin's goodwill in the market. We will immediately seek a preliminary injunction order in court against you, and will also bring you cause of action for breach of contract and fraudulent interference with our services, seeking monetary damages at trial. Hopefully, this recourse is not necessary, but we have our own interests to protect and will vigorously do so. You will not receive another warning letter from us if you do not cease using the Coin app and tortiously interfering with our products and services. A lawsuit will be commenced immediately. Sincerely, XY Labs. Now, I had sent a few emails in reply trying to show them that they have indeed encouraged this behavior. I have sent them the screenshots that I've posted here showing that their customer service was still giving out information that we could have multiple accounts and there were no limits to them. So they have not replied back to me since then. They've not shown whatsoever what kind of fraud that allegedly was happening when my devices were just doing the auto geo function that's built into the app. There was no exploitation whatsoever, and they seem to think that their own app must be causing fraud because I only used their app how they designed it and played within their rules. So I've shown that they have given me permission to make multiple accounts, and that's all I did. So I think they're full of hot air. They've not sent me anything since. I have no intention in using their app until they resolve their issues there. If they want to reinstate my accounts, that's great. But I discourage anybody from using this company. I think you're just opening up a can of worms that you don't want to deal with. There are people who lose out on all of their earnings from their multiple accounts. There's people who's been banned for as little as 2 or 3 accounts on their location. So I've talked to a lot of people. It's pretty consistent that if you have multiple accounts, they will do that. I don't know if they will do it with just one. So if you're going to participate with the Coin app, make sure you just limit to one, and that way you limit your risk. But don't expect these guys to be professional whatsoever, because as you saw from the messaging back between us, their retort as soon as I questioned why I was even banned was immediately, we're going to drop a legal lawsuit threat bomb on you and try to intimidate you as if you were doing something horrible and illegal, when in actuality it was nothing. So I don't believe for 1 second that they would bother with the legal team on small fry people like me. I don't believe that they would even consult their legal team to do any major action, because I don't think they can. I don't think they have enough data for it. I don't think that they can prove any of it. And with what I've shown you here, all the proof is against them because they're encouraging you to do these things. So feel free to drop your opinion on this kind of a situation in the comment section down below. I'd love to discuss it with anybody who has questions or thinks that I'm completely off basis for it. But if you've also got a similar situation, please share it with us so that other people can get the word out. But if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell button so you get notifications for other content, and then also share the video with all your friends, because the more people who watch it, the more the YouTube algorithm gets it out there for others. So That's all I got for now. Till next time, have a good one.